It's getting hot in here. Do you see this? This is work. This is work. You see this? I ain't supposed to be here, but I'm here. I'm here. Out here. It just came from the, oh shit. Sit in the car for a second with the heat on. It's freaking hot as hell. Hey, boo. But I'm out here. Ooh, 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 ooh. I had to go get the food. So when I got the food from, I have to put the window down. It's that hot. But the snow was coming right in. What is going on with this seat though? Ciao. Hey boo. Hey Prime. Hey Hiram. I'm out here. I'm in these streets because I had to come get that food. It took them this long to get this order together for me from Acme. And half of the shit ain't there. If you had did it earlier or had an open damn lane more than one, then I wouldn't be suffering right now. Hey, Melissa. Then I wouldn't be suffering right now. It's sunny and cold. Where are you at? Prime, where is it sunny? I'm stressed, so I had to get some Starbucks. I am stressed. I mean, I got the food, but I'm stressed. Now I gotta go home and put it away. A woman's work is never done. Tennessee? I know that's a song. I can't think of how it go right now. Or I would start singing. Of which I was told by several people today to stop singing. I don't care. I'm never gonna stop singing. This is how stressed I am. I'm eating a banana walnut, which I shouldn't be doing. Good luck with Walmart. I just bought a NutriBullet because mine is dead, almost about to be dead. Because I use it every day. You said it's warm in Mexico. Do you see what's going on in Mexico, y'all? Do you see that they are wilding the hell out? I let Mika sing. What you talking about? They are wilding in Mexico, y'all. People is like, oh, that's all the way over there. Child, it could be all the way next to you in a moment. They're like, Trump helped to delete some narcos dealer head dude or something. And so now they wilding the hell out down there. They say everybody can get it. They say everybody can get it. And they down there wilding out. They said it's near it's near Puerto Vallarta, Tijuana, in Baja, California. I said that's everywhere as far as I'm concerned. Glad I ain't on no damn cruise right now. I ain't getting off that boat. I ain't getting off of that boat. Donald Trump around here causing chaos no matter where he go. I mean, I don't know if the dude was supposed to be taken down or not. But the cartel said, we up. The cartel said, oh, that's okay, we up. We down for it. We down for whatever. So now everybody got to suffer. Sorry. So now everybody got to suffer. LL wants his hat back. Never. If I ever got... I do have pictures with LL. And I will never get rid of them. Never, ever, ever, ever. You got them right in a photo album where they're nice and safe. The old-fashioned way where you used to have a whole album and you put the shit in there, then you put the cellophane over top of it, then it starts to turn brown. Yeah, I know what I'm talking. Well, Generation X knows what I'm talking about. Sucks if you're not there. Speaking of, tomorrow, I'm gonna do some Generation X stuff tomorrow. Even though there's another video out about Anton and Mika, child. I can't take it. I just can't take it. We'll go over it, of course. But we got other things to talk about. This person is speeding like they ain't no tomorrow. If you run into something, I will laugh my ass off. Yo. Child, these people is crazy. That car look like it's a white person, child. It's a white person. I can't take it. It's too much. Just out here acting like it's sunny and 70, 80 degrees and no shit on the ground. These These roads are a mess. I'm in the car. I'm in the complex. I'm in the complex where the Acme is and where the Starbucks is. So I just said, now that I got the food, let me go get me some Starbucks. There's nobody here. This is the best. There is nobody here. I thought the shit was closed. I said, girl, I hope you get to close soon. She said 9 o'clock. If you are sensitive, you should leave now. If you are new here and you are sensitive, you should leave now. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. You lost your brother. Sorry for your loss. Grumpy, I feel you just gave that car the evil eye. We might see an article tomorrow. Child, they are running through here. First of all, it's a shopping center to begin with, and that person had to be going at least 45, 50 miles an hour. Gen Z, I am traumatized still from this morning. Girl, you don't know? I'm still trying, because if they had just had a line open, I'd already had this food. Do you know how many things that they're out of? Of course they're out of everything now because everybody came here and bought everything. That place is probably desolate. It probably looked like a food desert inside this Acme right about now. They didn't even have rice. Who the hell is buying rice? Who? It's a freaking snowstorm. My husband said, people go out and buy milk, eggs, and bread. What they try and make? French toast? How come every time there's a snowstorm, people go out and buy milk, eggs, and bread? He said, what they gonna be doing? Making French toast? I'm like, maybe they are. Those are the things that people be out here talking about. Oh, I gotta go get me some eggs. Child, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna make? I ain't even buy no eggs. Fuck them eggs. I ain't buy no milk. Fuck that milk. You know what I got? Meat. Pause. I got meat. And I tried to get some rice. Who the hell is out here buying rice? And they're individual rices for my diet. My meal plan. Probably everybody that does the same thing as I do. AJ is up in here. 14 months. I appreciate you. He says, I'm sensitive. You got a whole navy. I'm sensitive. You got a whole navy sweatshirt on. Oh, should I not have it on? What's going on? Should I not have it on? I've been wearing this all day. This is the weather to wear a sweatshirt. Unless I'm going to the gym. This is the weather to wear a sweatshirt. So, Queen. Yeah, Mike Love, why are they not buying canned foods? Exactly. What if the power go out? Then what they gonna do? What if the power go out? Then what they gonna do? Eat some rice? Like, I need the rice. They don't need it. I had to come back and get the food because they effed it up earlier because they wouldn't open up more than one line. Now it's a food desert inside the Acme. I mean, I ain't go in there because I put an order in right after the string. I had it set to be to pick up between 3 and 4, and then they start talking about, we don't have anything. You gonna have to wait. All right, fine. So then they finally start shopping at about 5 o'clock. Start talking about ain't nothing here. What are you talking about? Who the hell is taking protein ice cream? Who? Somebody came in here and said, you know what? I want some cookies and cream protein ice cream. So now I gotta suffer. That lady try to give me coffee ice cream. Girl, don't give me no coffee ice cream. I like coffee. I want a coffee ice cream. I have tea right now. Since I'm in the cold, I got tea. I don't want to get sick, so I got tea. Shout out to Honey Citrus Mint Medicine Ball. If you know, you know. Yeah, Gen Z. Who came out here and bought up all the protein ice cream? So I said, girl, I don't want that. Because I got cookies and cream. That's what I asked for. So then she said there's not a lot of flavors. I said, girl, it's not a lot of flavors to begin with. So if y'all had that damn more than one damn aisle open, I could have had what I wanted, right? I forget what I got. Something that I really didn't want, but I could accept it because I need to be able to have something sweet besides yogurt. So, whatever that is. But yeah, so they just in here taking all the shit. I couldn't get no chicken. It wasn't for me. So I got some, I ordered some of the fried chicken. If anybody know about Acme Chicken, Cheap Chicken Mondays. So I ordered some chicken, 8 pieces. They give you 2 pieces of each. What happens? They ran out. Of course they ran out because people been here all day. Because people been here all day. And now I get leftovers. How the hell I get leftovers? They better have the adjustments and I better get my money back. Hey, Mona D. Right, it's usually a cookie dough. Oh, I think that's what it is. I think that's what I got, Mona, cookie dough, actually. And I don't even really like that, but I said I don't want no damn coffee ice cream. That sounds crazy. If I want coffee, I want coffee. Not no coffee ice cream, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, the Chapelese and me, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, if I'm having chicken, or if we gonna have chicken, I'm gonna have to make it. And I'm not frying no chicken. Like, I'm not saying I won't eat some fried chicken. I'm not frying no chicken. It's air fried, or, well, it's air fried. I just made some wings. Gone. I made some garlic and the rest lemon pepper. Gone. Because now my new deal is that I have to eat protein first, eat vegetables second, and then eat the carbs afterwards. I have too many rules in my life. So I have to enjoy today with my tea. And something from Starbucks that I'm not saying just in case my trainer's watching. Because I don't want to hear his mouth. Even though I'm going to hear it anyway. I'll be trying to do the right thing. But y'all, these pants that I have on are pants that I haven't been able to wear in 3 years. I'm hyped. I was like, let me just try. Yes, Kay. Yes, Kay. And I had some chicken already. But I had got steak that was already cut up so I could make it for breakfast. They ran out. They had chicken already seasoned. They ran out. I do things to try to make my life easier. That's what I believe in. If I gotta pay for it, that's fine. But I had to believe in doing things that make my life easier. Why make it harder? Yeah, I am definitely losing weight. Building muscle, one of them. Both of them. Something, child. That's why I'm like, who the hell's out here buying rice? Of all things, because there was plenty of rice when I was here earlier. Now all of a sudden, ain't no rice available. It's some bullshit. But before I came out, I was scrolling while I was waiting before I fall asleep because I'm about to go to bed. When I get home after I put this away, I'm going to bed. So then I was scrolling. That's when I saw the stuff about Mexico. And there's a lot of videos or there are a few videos, not a lot of videos, of them dressing up like the militia. They ready to go fight. They look like they about to go to war. I said, keep that shit in Mexico. Don't bring it here. But then all the people that are on vacation in Mexico, they on there talking about, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Stay your ass on damn stay your ass on the damn what is it called? The resort. Don't go nowhere. Enjoy your vacation though. Don't do this in St. Martin. Don't do this in St. Martin. How much rice do you eat a day? I usually don't eat rice, but they're individualized cups, portions, or whatever. So I would only eat it on certain days when I do a double. I got to eat something before I do the next set of exercises. So I don't eat rice often. I don't even like rice at all. I like it with Chinese food. I definitely like that. I haven't had Chinese food in so long. Been so long. I'm missing you, baby. Been so long. Child. And now why these people, this is one in the comments that's just wilding out about Corey. He got supporters, which is fine. But I'm like, why are you continuing to just go through everybody's comments to comment? Like, is this Corey Holcomb? That'd be my answer sometimes when I'm like, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do than to get in a comment section and then just go at people's comments to tell them about your hero. Yeah, cat fried rice, Ryan. I agree. I love it. As long as I don't see the cat, I'm good with it because it's good. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna eat that shit. If I see a cat, I'm not gonna eat it. Did you see that car that opened up and had all the rats inside of it in New York that was sitting there for 3 weeks because of the snow? So the dude opened it up and there's like all these dead rats hanging because they was trying to get in there for the warmth. I'm like, dead. At least that storm helped y'all get rid of some of your rats, child. This is why I can't live in New York too. Not to mention it's expensive, but child, I can't be around no rats. I can't be around no roaches. That's not the place for me. I can't do it. I'm too bougie for that. Spot down the street has fire veggie fried rice. I don't know if I like veggie fried rice. I need to eat more vegetables. I definitely need to eat more vegetables. Look, my daughter just had a Instacart delivered to her. She just started another one because we share the same account. It just popped up on the phone. Anyway. So yeah, I was just listening to Angry Man. Shout out to Angry Man. I was listening to him too. And he's going at everybody about Anton, of course. And he was saying how, he was like, why are all these women wilding out and happy about this situation with Anton? And I was like, I know he ain't talking about me. I know he ain't talking about me. So I listened. Amanize, were you in there? He was like, these biatches, I said, oh Lord, we back on the biatches, basically are all happy, even though that this has happened, even though they should be, people should be looking at the fact that if you take away all this salacious stuff going on right now, right? Anton is married his high school sweetheart. Before bed, got a phone call, so I have to go back. Okay. Married his high school sweetheart, a black woman, had a kid with that woman, ain't got no baby moms, they still mad. They was like, even before this, yo, there's somebody on their scooter, a kid on their scooter. Be careful. So you see this, and they still not happy. So they're reveling in this issue right now. Okay. That they're reveling in this issue right now about what happened and saying, see, I told you. So he's basically saying, so black men, you can't win. Sassy straights, you can't win. And that even when you have the good example prior to all of this, it's still not good enough at the end of the day. And I'm like, I feel like we know this already. I feel like we know this already, right? You damned if you do, you damned if you don't, which is the same thing that I was saying about the internet and Mika trying to explain to the internet. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't, so don't. That's my philosophy. Child, if it's something that it's not going to make any difference, then I ain't going to do shit. So now, like I think Prime earlier said, can we wrap this up by 2027, Christmas 2027? I don't know. Because I'm telling you, I've looked up and down the timeline, and it's just more and more and more and more. And I'm like, well, what the hell more is there to talk about at this point? But I think people are going to continue to go over like the old videos and everything. Excuse me. I think they're going to go over the old videos and just be looking for stuff. That video that House had, though, that's the first time I ever seen like a real clear, oh, Mika is on the panel. Child, because I don't watch that mess. When she was up here with the black shirt on and Anton had his head in his hands. I was like, oh, she was on there. Oh, okay. But the rest of them girls aren't ugly. So he picks the right type of people, right? That one scene with Tyranny, though. That one, look, now I'm not talking about Tyranny, but y'all was talking about Tyranny. But there was somebody else up there. I was like, whoa. But I guess when it was Fight Club, it could be whoever, whenever, wherever. Shout out to whoever sang that song. Eric Benet or something. I guess anything went during Fight Club. Y'all let me know. But the fact is that if you're dealing with these crazy biatches, they're gonna be have a screwed up opinion and be crazy any daggone way. It don't matter about nobody else. Jazz, now she can get. So now, listen, that's why I was looking at her. Like, I know y'all be like, oh, she's so combative. Oh, she's so loud. She's so this, she's so that. She's not ugly at all. She actually looked cute when he was focusing in with her hair out with the part in the middle. I'm like, oh, yeah, girl, that hair is cute. I don't do her. I had to get her straight a few times. She likes drama. Who, Almanize? Who? Hey, Lawrence. Who you talking about? Tyranny or Jazz? And listen, if either one of them is listening in right now, I'm not coming for y'all. I'm just talking about the shit that's out there. Which honestly, at the end of the day, both of y'all put out here. Tyranny for contacting ODJ, and Jazz for letting everybody know that Anton came at her. Tyranny, girl, that's a whole different live stream, girl. Now, you know I stay in the same places, but I ain't seen her out and about lately, meaning Tyranny. I ain't seen her out and about, so maybe her and her husband are all good in the hood. And she had enough of this mess, is what I told her. I'm like, girl, why are you out here knowing this type of shit gonna keep happening to you? I used to stump her out on SBC. She was on there? They had Tyranny on there too. Is that who you're talking about? Or Jazz, Daniel? Damn, child. This like people that are just like panelists. That's their I'm a panelist. I just go on other people's panels. I'm just there. Is that how it works? You decide that you're gonna be a panelist and you just run around and go on to everybody's panel. I'm here to make you money. That's what they do, okay. Child, some of y'all be like, Messy, you should do a panel. Why? Y'all want me to hang up on you? Why y'all want me to mute you? You see, I had to mute Trinidad the other day. And you know that's my boy. You know I muted him. Boy, if you don't shut up, y'all want to come up on a panel with me? As soon as somebody start to argue and I'm going to click all of y'all off and end the stream, I'll be like, I'm going to shut this shit down. How many times I done hung up arguing with Trinidad? What, nigga? Click. Come on. How many times have me and Trin been arguing and I just hang up? Child, not panel job hopping. Panel hoppers like job hopping. They getting paid allegedly though. Allegedly. Oh, in the chat, Daniel. Okay. Trying to ruin a good man's only panel over on Cellulite. That eat her ass up for that and she left. Ruined the good men's only panel. How she ruined it? Unless they brought her up on the panel though. Well, don't bring her up. Child, what? And it would have been gangster if you really went ham on a righteous perspective. If he got serious, I wouldn't do that. That's a different type of podcast. But I don't be wilding out. I never wilded out on Fatty's channel, and you know you can wild out over there. On FDNHT I might, but that's like home to me, so that don't really count. I wouldn't do it on RBN either. Never. Y'all, I know how to act. Believe it or not, y'all, I do know how to act. Others might not believe it. But y'all, when you home, you act like you want to act when you home, right? When you're in your own home, you do what you want, how you want, whenever you want, because you pay the cost, right? But then, when you go out, you got to show that you know how to act. But the thing is that people be like, what do they call it? Code switching. They be like, we shouldn't have to code switch. Why? Yes, you should. You should be able to change how you act depending on the situation. I don't think that's wrong. Like, yeah, it ain't for the weak. Fatty's panel is not for the weak. But there's a couple of people that be on there that I'm like, I can't deal with these people. I could deal with Fatty. Fatty is fine. But it's some other people, and it's like, child, I don't have the energy or the effort to be over here with this foolishness, right? But when they be acting like, oh, you shouldn't have to change yourself at work. Why? You're being paid to do something. You absolutely are supposed to change and act like you got some damn sense, or you ain't going to work there, which means you're not going to get paid, right? So if anybody thinks that I act like this when I'm at work, I mean, my mouth is a little, but that's because I'm used to it and I know how far I can push it. But I'm not like out there wilding out, cursing, laying people out and stuff like that. Straight Panther, shout out to you. I go to work and honestly, I mind my business. I don't be talking to people. I talked to one woman, and we used to, until it warms up, we used to go to Starbucks. Until it warms up, ain't no going to Starbucks, because once I leave that building, I'm not coming back. That's how I am right now. Once I leave the doors of the building that I work in, I'm not coming back. So I'm in that seat all day unless I'm using the restroom or going to the cafeteria. So I ain't talking to nobody. So then, hey, Miss AB, Dr. Matt Ryan Jennings. So I work, I meet, I leave. So if I was going to go to happy hour, which I don't do anymore, but if I was to go to happy hour, then it's going to be different than how I was at work. Is that weird? Is that code switching, or is that common fucking sense? Because I know what my I know what my audience is. I'm going to be wilding out more so there than I do at work. So then, just like right now, I don't act like this at work. And this is not probably how I would act if I was in church. Like, please, let's not act like we don't change. I would talk differently. Rest in peace to my grandmothers. But I would talk differently when I'm in front of my grandmothers than when I'm with my sisters. I talk differently in front of my father than I do when I'm with my sisters. That's just how you're supposed to do things. There's nothing about that. But you know these biatches out here talking about, yeah, you gotta act. You should be able to act any way that you want to. I can, and so can you. And then you can reap them benefits from those consequences that you get from acting like a jackass. Because if you go into church and you know how to act there, please miss me with you don't know how to act anywhere else. Act like you got some damn sense. Somebody just said Jasmine Crockett a second ago. Thank you, Queen. Time and a place. Somebody just said Jasmine Crockett. She act like that everywhere. She act like that everywhere. Fine. Then that's what you want to act like. Then don't be upset when people be talking about the black woman trope shit. Because that's what you're giving by acting like that. I'm going to tell you all the time. Child, don't people get tired of that? Child, don't y'all get tired of that? Yeah, let me talk about you biatches, because you didn't got a break for 3 to 4 weeks, child. Don't y'all get tired of that? Don't you get tired of people talking about you all the time? Because y'all, I don't give a damn. Y'all the ones that be all upset talking about, that's a racist, child. Then let it be racist. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Like, somebody will say, like, remember when Kevin Samuels said, black women need to smile for, and everybody, not everybody, but enough people got all offended by that. And I'm just like, child, y'all really upset because somebody said that women should smile? What? What if I don't want to smile? Then don't come back talking about you want a man. Like, I'm confused. Like just complaining to complain. Just complaining about stuff that's just not even anything to complain about. How dare someone ask me to smile? Well, maybe that's why nobody wants your ass. Why would you want to approach someone who look like they about to rip out a KNIFE in lunge? Who would want to approach that? I mean, I'm not saying walk around looking like the effing Joker all the time, but if somebody looks your way, you tell me you just can't smile and say hello? I thought we were supposed to do that, remember? Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? She's sitting up here talking about she looked at somebody and they didn't smile back at her. So now when the tables are turned, it's an issue. Child, it don't mean that somebody wants you. It don't mean that you want somebody. But if we supposed to be cool, listen, this is reason number 5,000,001 about this pro-black stuff, right? So you black, we black, I'm black, everybody black, so we all supposed to get along, allegedly. But child, and somebody comes by and it's a woman, you scowl, nobody says anything, you mad. Then when you go decide that you want to go and smile at everybody or give a head nod, they don't do anything, you mad. Sound like somebody always mad. It sounded to me like somebody is always mad. What kind of life is that? I'm gonna say, y'all see how these go together, look pleasant and get some attention? Girl, come on now. Come on now. Child, Ms. AB said, who wants to walk around with a frown on your face? Clearly, clearly many a persons. Because something my mom told me, I don't know if I told you, some of my mom's, well, she didn't tell me, I heard her talking one time. And she was like, if her smiling, but she's in sales, okay? So you got to have a pleasant demeanor, I would think. I don't do sales well. She does sales well. You would have to have a pleasant demeanor if you're trying to sell to someone, you would think, right? So she said, if the worst thing in the world that I'm going to get smile lines because I smile a lot, she said, then I'll have smile lines in my face. She said, because I'd rather have smile lines than to have frown from up here from frowning. I was like, you go, girl. John, she was right a couple times. I said, you go, girl. You know what? That makes sense. That makes so much sense. So having heard that when I was younger, and I've always been a smiler for the most part, not like walking around like the Joker, but I like to laugh, clearly. I like to make people laugh, obviously. And then it's just like, if you're around a person that you generally like and care for, I would hope you would smile. Because if you're around somebody that you're supposed to be with and you are not smiling and you're not happy around them or whatever, then probably you shouldn't be there. I feel like that's a telltale sign. Not Botox. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. I can't even imagine somebody coming with a needle to my face. Please, God in heaven, have me never need to have a needle to my face for any reason. For no reason. But yeah, so if you're gonna be around somebody and the look is always, yo, imagine you went around. Listen, sassy straights. If your girlfriend or your wife came around you and you was like, "Hey, babe," and she's like, all the time. Like, who the hell wants that? What do people be doing? Like, you know that's weird. Like, that's unnecessary, and it doesn't have to be that way, right? Like, I feel like when I'm on here, unless I'm upset or unless I'm ranting or unless I'm about to cry because of some stupid kid story, I feel like I smile most of the time. Because if this ain't fun, y'all, then I need to not do it. If this is not fun, like doing this and hanging out with y'all and doing this shit on YouTube, then it should not be done. That's how I look at it. Everybody do how they want to. I'm talking about me, okay? So if you catch me up here and ain't no smiles and ain't no laughs, then it's a problem. If that's how I'm rolling, y'all need to be like, Messy, you either need to take a break or you need to give it up. That's why I'm like, if you're going to come over here and be miserable, we ain't got time for ya. If you don't want to come over here and laugh and have a good time, please don't come over here because this is not the place for you. And everybody can get it. Everybody can get it, okay? Man, woman, black, white, orange, purple, straight, A, B, C, D, it don't matter. Everybody can get it. Z, Y, X, baby boomers, everybody. Young and old. Even though we don't discriminate. We don't like nobody. We all racist. I'm racist. I'll take it. I'm racist against everybody, okay? I'll take the charge. I take the charge. Yes, everybody, right? That's right. This channel ain't for the weak. Yeah, child. So you're racist? Oh, please. Can you please listen before you start thinking you know what's going on? Nah, not that. Now they're coming at me because they're like, oh, so you changed your stance on Anton. Did I? Did I? I'm not sure if I changed my stance. I changed the fact that somewhere in my head, I remember that Kevin Samuel says that this was not the right way to do things. That's all I'm changing. Because I forgot. And then I remember. Shout out to Uncle Rick. Ditto. Ditto. Not mean mugging Messy. Yeah, if you see me mean mugging more than 3 shows in a row, please tell me, Messy, you either need to take a break or shut this shit off. Shout out to Blade. But yeah, so somewhere, somehow, that's why I went and I started listening again. Because I'm like, I know y'all, some of you sassy straights is out here carrying on about this shit. But you certainly was all in when Kevin Samuels was talking about options. High value man with options. You got options. Options, options, options. Now we got a situation that allegedly could be options. Now everybody self-righteous. Now everybody talking about, but he's a Christian. Well, wait a minute. Y'all wasn't saying this when Kevin was saying this back in the day. That's not what y'all was saying. Now, again, that's where I was like, it's definitely snowing. Look, it's icing over on the window, and I got the air, the heater on, defroster. But yeah, now all of a suddenly it's like, look. Shouldn't y'all be supporting your mans? Technically, shouldn't y'all be supporting your mans? You fellow high value man. Excuse me. And you should be going and talking to Anton, allegedly. Okay. Do I have all season tires? I don't know, but it's 4-wheel drive. I'm in the truck. But how come y'all not going to support Anton and knock on his door and say, now Anton, cha, now you know this ain't right and you need to fix it because you're making all of us look crazy. And I'm not blaming Anton for a lot of y'all looking crazy. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. But for them looking crazy, that's on them for looking crazy. But I'm like, yeah, nah, this ain't cool. Especially after Mika said that, he didn't come out here and defend her. I totally missed that point too. I totally missed that whole point. Listen, I'm old. I can't see everything. I can see stuff several times and then notice something different. It's the don't embarrass your whole part that Anton didn't listen to Kevin. That's what I'm saying, and eyes. And if I'm remembering, how come these sassy straights not remembering? That y'all was all in. And eyes. Was they not all in on that part? Exercising options. Let's not act like we don't remember. I remember. And I'm pretty sure I can find the episode. Even though there was more than one episode that he talked about it. Uncle Ray said, it's like I said, sis, if his wife not saying anything, what you got to say about it? The game is the game. I agree. And you know what? Even if you got something to say, coming out here to talk to us, that's just going to make it worse, just like what Mika just did. Girl, first of all, we do not care. Second of all, it just gives more fodder for people to continue to talk. Because if she came out here to try to get people to stop talking about her, I'm like, no, they ain't gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Me too, Messy. That's why I like watching stuff twice. I always catch new things. Yeah, you can't catch everything the first time. You might watch it 2 or 3 times and find something new. Just like watching House of Hypocrites video again. I'm like, oh my God. You can always find something new that you might not have seen before. But all these people who don't even do the shit swear they know everything about shit. Like O'Shea was saying, like, you do stuff live, you say stuff out of turn and wrong, you flub shit. Child, this shit is live. This is not a TV show. This shit is live. We gonna fuck up, child. I be fucking up all the time. Y'all just be thinking I'm trying to do it and it's funny and it just happens to be what it is, but we'll do it live. Who is that again that says that? I forget his name. Is he still alive? We'll do it live. Used to be on TV, on Fox, I think. Child name on tip of my tongue. I should get that dropped. That's too funny. I think Coach uses it. But yeah, they out here acting like we getting paid $5 million in doing this for fucking CNN or something. Bill O'Reilly, thank you, boo. And we out here doing this shit as professionals and whatnot. It's fucking YouTube. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Shout out to the Chameleon. I see you, boo. Just over here, all this fucking critiquing. Leave. Don't be here. I am not offended. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Scroll the fuck up. Ooh, it's wet. Pause. I mean, yeah, I know, but it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. The grocery store still open? The liquor store is not open. Oh, well. Nobody has come to Starbucks since I've been sitting here. They might as well close that bitch down. She's like, oh, we open till 9. Girl, be careful. She look like a baby. All the trucks are gathering so they can start doing plowing and whatnot. It's not even a lot out here, because no one's doing this parking lot yet, so it's not even a lot out here. It probably is slippery though, definitely that. Yeah, Bill was on Fox News. Anton showed HOH mad love when he had him on the Millionaire Morning Show. I don't know where the animosity comes from. Money. Because they just told Angry Man that Hypocrite was talking about him. Because allegedly, Angry Man must have been supportive of Hypocrite when he came out there first time. I don't know if y'all know from the first time. When Hypocrite came out talking crazy, and I didn't believe a word of what he was saying that he had all these baby moms, 7, 8, 9, and he wasn't taking care of none of them. It was a big to-do about a year and a half ago. And obviously, Angry Man was in support of him. And they just told him in the chat, they said, well, he was coming for you in that last video. And he was like, I ain't know about it. He said, but I hope not. And in my mind, I was like, I ain't saying shit. But yeah, he was coming for you. Child, you got to be careful, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be careful. These streets is rough. And these streets is rough on YouTube, okay? Child, they be your friend 1 second. They be talking about you the next. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You got to be careful around here, child. Rule number 1, toss the side chick under and over the bus. Clearly, right? Clearly. That's crazy. I need my medicine. I got my medicine. I got some Starbucks, which I'm not supposed to have. Why am I wearing an Easy E get up? Because I came out here for the second time in this blizzard in order to get my food. It was finally ready. My groceries. Carl Belton, I shout out to you. Chinesta. Hey, boo. These influencers want that loyalty. Ain't nobody loyal out here. Ain't nobody loyal out here. I don't care who it is. I don't care. None of them. Especially if there's money to be made. I mean, it is what it is. You heard NYC said citizens can hold plow snow in their vehicles, but they need 3 forms of ID, but they want no ID required to vote and hold damn elections. I never got back. That's why we got to get back to that important stuff. I saw that about the stupid ass Democrats talking about you don't need ID and that is Jim Crow. If these dumbasses don't shut the hell up and people be voting these dummies back in, so basically the first crazy ass stupid thing that these dummies are saying is that shit. So they're basically saying that you Negroes, shout out to everybody that is here, you Negroes aren't smart enough, not intelligent enough, and have no way, no resources or nothing in order to go get a damn ID to go vote. Now, I've never gone to vote and not had an ID, so I'm a little bit confused how this is even on the damn table. I'm a little bit confused on why this is on the damn table. Yeah, Uncle Rick, I talked about Mexico. Yeah, they wildin'. Listen, my mom told me many moons ago never to go back to Mexico. She actually sent us to Mexico for our honeymoon. And after that, she said, don't ever go back to Mexico again. I'm like, bitch, why you send us there then? Anyway. No, it was some years after that, though. I'm sorry, y'all. Even when it's a port stop, Cozumel, I don't need to ever go there again anyway. There's nothing that I'm interested in. I haven't been to Puerto Vallarta, but I don't think I need to go there no more. Anyway. So, yeah, so you out here saying some dumbass mess like that, and the blacks are going along with it. You coloreds are going along with that mess. Wait, that is Jim Crow 2.0 to require an ID. It's so hard for black people to get an ID. Since the fuck when? You have to get your birth certificate. It's so hard. It's 2026. Who got a hard time getting a damn birth certificate? Women have changed their name due to marriage. I know you fucking lying. They just out here saying any old thing, playing in y'all's face, and y'all be going for that shit. Every black person that got some sense anyway should be fucking offended. Fucking offended. I am offended that you would play me like I'm so fucking stupid and ignorant that I cannot get an ID. First of all, I fucking drive, so I better have a fucking ID. Second of all, I fucking work, so I better have an I fucking D. I was fucking born, so I better have a fucking ID. What are we talking about? And because I was born, I have a social security number. What the fuck are we talking about? Playing in y'all's faces. They love black people, though. Keep voting for the Democrats. They love you. 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 That they calling you stupid to your face. And y'all are like, yeah, yeah, yes, we are. Yes, yes, massa. And then these the people that are going to come in here talking about I'm a white supremacist. Well, you a stupid supremacist then. Come in here and tell me I'm a white supremacist, but y'all gonna sit up here and listen to these people tell you that you needing an ID is Jim Crow 2.0. But voting for Joe Biden was fine. You know why they don't want you to have an ID. That means that anybody can go in there and vote. Why would that even make sense to just have anybody to walk in and not have to prove it? First of all, you got to prove where the hell it is that you live with your damn ID to tell you where you need to go to vote. Just allowing these people to just freaking whatever, man. Whatever, I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. Because you can't help people who want to allow somebody to lead them and then the shit don't work out and then blame somebody else for some shit that you allowed to have happen. It's too many times and too many examples. I'm tired of hearing people's circumstances. People don't know. It amazes me how people can know how to jack, but you can't get an ID. People know how to steal, but you can't get an ID. People know how to get things that they put out on the street, you know what I'm saying, but they can't get an ID. One of the simplest things in the world. Oh no, it's not easy. Well, I certainly got one. Get your mama to help you out and get you an ID when you're a damn kid. If I could get my kids a freaking passport card when they were minors, y'all telling me y'all adults can't go and get yourself a damn ID to go vote? So you so lazy that you're going to allow these people to play in your damn face so that they can then get those illegals to vote, so then they can have the same people in office on the Democratic side, so y'all can continue to sit here and suffer. I know y'all think you're suffering right now. I know y'all think you're suffering right now. But if you are gonna, oh, you need free stuff? Is that what it is? So you can keep getting the free stuff? That must be what it is. Anyway. Yeah, I heard what's happening in Iran. I've heard a lot of things happening in a lot of places. That's why I'm like, we gotta move on from this silly YouTube stuff, even though it's gonna reignite itself on Tuesday after Corey's show on Tuesday. But see, the other way they playing in y'all's face is that these white people in Minnesota are calling the ICE people who are non-white N-words, hard ER. And that's just one part of it, right? The part that's the problem, and like I said, the pro-blacks, reason number 10,085,085, ain't really pro-black. They pro doing what they want you to do, and Democrat liberals. They said that it is okay for those white people to call those black people the N-word hard ER because of what they're doing as far as their jobs are concerned. So that goofball, I think he's a comedian, light-skinned dude, skinny with glasses with the curly hair, looking like he belongs on a Muppet show. I can't think of his name because I could care less about that nigga. But we talked about him one time because he was saying something stupid a while ago. But now he's the one leading the charge. And there's a couple other blacks, but I don't know their names, that's saying, you can put house in front of it. The point is that you're still saying, Torre, thank you, boo. Torre, thank you, boo. Torre, that nigga that allegedly loves black people, that nigga that allegedly is all for blacks, pro-black, is supportive of white people calling black people the N-word hard ER because they work for ICE. Now imagine that being a reason after all this fake ass outrage, after all this carrying on about white people and their racism, that you're going to allow this much racism though, even though you really allow all of it, but you're going to allow this much racism and it's okay because they put house in front of it and because they work for ICE. Now, I know we living in the Truman world and we supposed to go along with the get along, but Tori could kiss the whole crack of my ass, okay? And anybody that goes along with that foolishness. Anybody that goes along with that foolishness. To say that because they work for ICE, that is a reason and a justification, and the blacks allegedly are saying that it is okay. Not all, but if you're hearing from him, that's basically what he's saying. Now, when that nigga became the spokesperson for who is in charge of the colors? Bueller? Who? Can we nominate somebody to be in charge? Because child, none of these niggas are the ones that I'm voting for and that I'm listening to. Clown? Nope. Ricky? Nope. Rolly? Nope. Anybody on this panel? Nope. Them three girls over there? Nope. Torre? Nope. Jamel? Nope. Who's a good black Negro that we can nominate to be in charge of the blacks? That's not crazy. Not Jasmine Crockett, nope. And all those paid black nookers called military the slave patrol. Of course they did. Because you know, I thought JLP was JPT. When you put that up, might as well put that up. Just pearly things can be. She knows what needs to be done. Put just curly. Just put just pearly things in charge of the college, child. Woo! Lord help your people. Al, nope. Me? No, they gotta pay me. They gotta pay me. That's a headache and a half. I might as well go to work. 60% of ICE is men of color. Shout out to them for getting a good job. Shout out to them for getting a good, decent job. I know they get paid well. Yeah, Torre out here giving N-word passes. I ain't giving no passes. And I don't even be messing around like that. I ain't giving no passes. Now he's somebody that they should be nigga now. Where's somebody to put him in his place? Did Charlamagne the God say anything about that, or he let it go? Thank you, Luffy. Jesse Lee Peterson or Ben Carson? I don't know about no Jesse Lee Peterson. I go for Ben Carson before I go for Jesse Lee Peterson. That nigga crazy too. Sorry, y'all. Cornell West. I love Corny. I don't care. I love Corny. I don't care what he look like. But it's interesting that the blacks got a problem with what Corny looked like, but then they over here passing the Crown Act so they could go to work to look like however they want to. They want to go to work looking however they want to, but Cornell West, who don't even work for nobody, can't look the way he want to look. Now we over here trying to give him a hard time. I vote for Cornell West. Who else we got? Jesse Lee Peterson is a no. So I don't know how you say your name. I'm assuming you're not black. Tread lightly, okay? Tread lightly. Who else? Did you hear that there were speculations that S has been talking about running for president in 28? Girl. Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, goodbye. Listen, this is what I'm going to say about that, though. I don't remember if I heard it or not. I'm not really sure. I haven't been paying attention. But everyone laughed when Donald Trump said he was running for president. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Nobody took it seriously. Everybody thought it was a joke. Now look where we are. I'm just saying. So, stranger things have happened. Gemini, I saw that. I'm not even going into it. That's too much. I'm not doing that. I'm not even doing that. One, it's too intrusive. Two, it's unnecessary. Three, the woman had already said that she don't want her business of that person out here on this internet. Four, that goes again, as far as I'm concerned, straight against the exact rules that we read and that TLA went over. And people still out here doing the most. That's crazy. That man didn't ask to be out here, so I don't understand why they're doing it. If you want to go back over the Room 9 videos, the Millionaire Morning Show videos, the Red Cup Post podcast videos, go over them. But to actually go and allegedly find who that person is that didn't ask to be out here, no. I honestly think that it's time for YouTube to start doing their fucking job, honestly. That's just my 2 cents. Because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Unnecessary. I'm not gonna do that video at all. I saw it. I think somebody sent it to me, but I think I saw it. So no. Anyway. So who else is there? All we got is corny. Don Lemon. You know what? They will probably put that ticket up there too. They will probably put that ticket up there because you know Cam trying to come back. What time is it? Because I can't be out here all night. Cam is trying to come back, y'all. You do know that, right? And they love Don Lemon now for some reason. I feel like they loved him before, right? Yo, what is the they got Cam Newton canceled for something, right? For some show that he does somewhere. I don't even know what it's about. Is that the one where he stands there and is just loud or whatever? Because the sisterhood got mad. So they got that show canceled. That don't sound very sisterhoodish. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. And listen, I can disagree with you and I don't need you canceled, okay? That's why I don't believe in the cancellation. I just believe that YouTube needs to do their job. That's not a cancel. I need YouTube to follow their guidelines that they follow against me, that they would follow against y'all and any other content creator that's here. I don't care how big they are. If they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing and going against the damn guidelines, then do your job. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of doxing going on around here, okay? BT canceled Cam Newton. Yeah, for what did he say? Was it that, what was he saying that I said he sounded crazy? Oh, is it because of the when he said you're no good if you got a baby mom or something like that? If you're a baby mom, oh, you lose your value if you're a baby mom. Is that the reason why? I heard it, but I'm not really sure why. But I do know the stars didn't like it. Wall Street Tech in here. Thank you, boo. Madam, ease your cheeks. I'm home. The weather is doo-doo. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can barely see that, but hopefully I read it right. Thank you, boo. You're so crazy. Y'all so crazy. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button if you haven't. I appreciate y'all. Serious issue. My YouTube live streams are being targeted by bots. 77 million, 80 real income on the line, seeking professional help. This is a paid opportunity. Then send me an email. Cam's 106 and Sports show got canceled that he hosts with some girl after he went viral for saying he doesn't have female friends because he wants to. Oh, is that why? I know you effing lying because of that. Child, I figured they would be more mad at the fact that he said that women losing their value because they don't have because they single moms, basically. Are you crazy? Goodbye. I was listening to that and I was just like, when I did see it on a blog and I was listening to him say that he don't want to be or somebody was reviewing it, I guess, and they was reviewing it saying that he don't like to have women friends, or he don't want to have women friends because he would want to F them. And child, y'all should be happy because it looked like he get everybody pregnant any daggone way that he around. How many times have we sat up here, basically, when we've been talking, whether it's here or if it's on FDNHT, and Trent says even, that men don't want women as friends. They just don't. I'm the exception, though. But for the most part, men don't want women as friends because they're trying to smash them. I'm going to need y'all to tell the truth, shame devil. If given the opportunity, sassy straights, and you was friends with, Uncle Rick, you got a bunch of women friends? My male friends are gay outside of the ones that I have on the internet. I'm trying to think of somebody that's not Mika because I know y'all gonna say yes to her. No, I don't want to use somebody like that. Who's famous? Oh, Lord, help your people. I ain't watched TV in a month of Sundays. Say it was the lady from what's that show called? Tyra. Say it's Tyra Banks because she out here. Tyra Banks, not Janet Jackson. Tyra Banks. Just forget her personality for a second. Back when she was young Tyra Banks, breaking molds, and now they mad at her for that, child. Lord help your people, child. Negroes, do y'all ever be happy? Can somebody ask me a question? Negroes, are y'all ever happy? Child, now y'all mad at something that Tyra did back in the fucking 90s in 2020 and beyond. 2020 done effed everything up, y'all. 2020 is after everything up. So now they mad at Tyra Banks for some show that she had back in the 90s where everybody loved it. And everybody was, not y'all sassy straights, but I was watching it, okay? And that show was good. And every time I watch shit like that, I'd be like, child, y'all really stay here for this? Because that show ain't no different. Say I'm lying. That show ain't no different, or wasn't any different, than ninjas and ninjettes that go to college and pledge a freaking fraternity or sorority. Say I'm lying. So you trying to tell me that y'all are so, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all so outraged and you so mad at Tyra from some shit from the 90s here in these 2026 months over some shit that she was doing when y'all go willingly and pay to have your asses beat in order to carry around 3 damn Greek letters. What is the damn difference? They was competing for a modeling contract. And you know what else that they could have done during all that? Stop, quit, left, cussed her the F out. I don't know what else. But they chose to stay. But now, all the way 20 years later or so, now all of a sudden, oh my God, look what Tyra did. I promise you, Tyra couldn't do that to me. What's wrong with y'all? You be having all this effing mouth and can't use it in the appropriate times and places. But let some ninja say something, then you want to run off at the mouth and think you're going to tell somebody and cut somebody out, and then you're going to turn around and just talk about he MSG or some bullshit like that. When you need to be using your damn voice, you never use it. Use your damn voice to get a damn raise. Use your damn voice to negotiate your salary. Use your damn voice when you online and they over there beating your ass, but you want them letters so bad, now Tyra's the problem. Shout out to Tyra Banks for that show. I love America's Next Top Model for as long as I watched it. And I don't feel sorry for not one of them. Not one of them. Even the ones where she was like, we were rooting for you. Child, I was watching that one. No sympathy for none of them. You want to be grown, be grown. You knew how to get on that damn TV show, didn't you? You knew you wanted to be a model. I was watching some white girls out here, I don't even remember her, out here complaining. So your ass couldn't leave either? So y'all was scared of Tyra Banks? No, y'all didn't want to leave that TV show. Say I'm lying. Y'all didn't want to leave that TV show. So that's what your self-esteem, your worth was at. Just like now, it's the internet is where your worth is at. So you're willing to do anything, and then something go wrong, and then you're going to turn around and try to act like you put a poem. I took the coat off, Kofa. Shout out to Kofa. Shout out to Aliyah. I appreciate you. Yeah, none of these biatches seem to be able to stick up for themselves ever, unless they arguing with one of y'all. And then they clap it in your face. Because, child, I didn't see that other video with that heifer talking about black people have no culture and we dirty or some shit from a real tether. Not the tethers, you know, we like our tethers over here. Some real tether talking to Daily Wrap-Up crew. Child, I don't even know how they be coming up with some of these guests. Shout out to the Daily Wrap-Up crew. They got a lot. Child, some of y'all got so much patience because it can't be me. I'd have been like, we shutting this shit down, okay? I'm about to shut this shit down. And it be shut down. Y'all let too many people play in y'all's faces, I'm telling you, and then cry foul when you the one that allowed that shit to happen. I'm like, I think y'all was old enough to be on this show. I'm pretty sure you had to be at least 18. I'm pretty sure you had to be at least 18. Y'all know how to get to the casting call. Y'all know how to get down to the show if you need to be there. Y'all know how to be here. Y'all know how to be there. You was willingly doing it. We synced you. We synced you. You know the modeling industry is not, at that time, for people over a certain weight. You knew what it was. Now you got any old body saying that they... Child, now y'all just allow anybody to say you a model. Even though you a whore, you allow people to take that over. Even if you look like Orca, y'all allow that to take over. Now anything goes. There's no uniqueness or specialty with regard to anything. Nothing. Because everybody got to participate just because they're them. That's the part of the problem with everything that's going wrong right now. That, in my opinion, that at least Donald Trump is trying to fix some of that shit. We talked about the transgender... no, the person that did the wrestling match against a transgender, now they talking about, I was essayed. No, you wasn't. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you wasn't. Because as soon as I got to that mat, can nobody speak up for themselves? It's some bitch ass people around here, y'all. What the fuck? If I come up to the damn mat and there's a fucking ABCD trans standing there, I'm walking the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. What are you doing? You gotta touch on a wrestling match. Or a mat. You have to touch. It's a part of it. What are we talking about right now? Was that news? Were you really in the sport if you didn't think that the person had to touch you? So you gonna sit up there and listen, I'm not victim blaming. I'm telling the truth, right? And I said truth with an F. I walk up to the mat and I see a damn ABCD trans there. I'm not doing that shit. You won. You win by default. I don't give a fuck. My grandchildren will not be participating in that shit. They're not. They're not. You're too busy trying to make sure that you don't look like something. I don't give a fuck what people think I look like. I don't care. You think whatever the fuck it is that you want. I'm not putting myself in no dumbass situation so that I can prove to a bunch of motherfuckers that ain't gonna do nothing for me if something should happen to me in real life. So why the hell do I give a damn about what you fucking think about the fact that I'm walking the fuck away? This is why I never joined a fucking sorority. I know what they do. You think I'm about to sit there and pay you? You think I'm about to sit here and give you money to beat my ass? And then, if I make it over, then we gotta be friends like nothing ever happened? Child, we gotta go and do that because I got videos for that too. Then I gotta turn around and we got to be sisters for the rest of our lives. Then I'm supposed to invite you to be a bridesmaid in my fucking wedding. And in my mind, I'm gonna be seeing you when you slap me in the face and you kick me in the ass, and I gotta have you standing here next to my man when you probably gonna try to F him when you get an opportunity. Child, if people crazy, I don't get it. I'm just different, child. I'm just different because I don't give a shit on whether people like me or not. I don't need nobody's attention that damn bad. I don't need to belong to shit that damn bad. Yeah, we can do a gremlin night, boo. I work on it. I don't need none of these crazy ass people, and I don't need to conform to shit. Cause I'm from Generation X and we don't give a damn. And ain't nobody trying to conform to no bullshit. I will conform to how I grew up. That's what I know, that's what I like, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. Not this foolishness now. This is all, it just gets more foolery every day. More and more foolery every day. Living in the Truman Show. When Obama passed the law allowing men to get transformed into, and Biden added insult to injury, allowing men in, these black liberals made it worse. Child. We got to be fair to everybody. I guess we disagree on what fair is. You can fairly be whatever you want to be. You can fairly be whatever you want to be. But when did it become fair for y'all to impede on my fairness? It's like we just supposed to sit here and take it, and then if we say something, then we're wrong. Fuck y'all. No, I'm not wrong. I just believe in what I want to believe in. Just like I'm like, y'all already know, I'm not voting for Kamala, and that woman ain't black. Y'all go play that shit to somebody else. I'm not trying to hear it. All these people now that are saying, oh, don't you wish you voted for her? Fuck that bitch, no. And if she run again, I'm still not voting for her. That don't mean that I voted for Donald Trump, but I didn't vote for her. I'll tell you that in a heartbeat. And I'm not voting for her if she runs again. Y'all can put her up there all you want to. And I will show my ID. And I think everybody needs to show their ID. And if they don't show their ID, then they don't vote. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. If we are that down bad that you can't even produce a freaking, yes, I got tea, Kofa, that you can't even get an ID as a damn adult, you don't need to vote anyway. But that's just me. I'm just saying. The EPMD fisherman. Yeah, I just came out with this on. I really didn't need anything, but I said, let me put this hat on because I had it on earlier anyway. I was thinking about doing a live stream, but I guess I'm doing it now. I mean, I guess I am doing a live stream, right? When I got home, but then I was like, child, let me just sit here and drink this tea. I'm glad I did. I'm not necessarily feeling sick, but sometimes you just feel like, and then a honey citrus and mint tea will do the damn thing, okay? Let me tell you. That's the best thing ever at Starbucks. Use whatever you use to verify for those verify those benefits. You get your ID to, girl, shout out to my girl. That's what I'm talking about. Interesting how that works, right? Because you certainly need ID for that. You certainly need ID for Section 8. You need ID for childcare. You need ID for all that. Because they give you an ID. At least they used to when I handed it out. You got an ID with your picture on it so that you could take it to wherever and they knew that that was your shit. Now, I don't know what they use now, but all I'm saying is you definitely need an ID. You need an ID to apply. You actually do. I'm pretty sure that's still the same. Because we had to collect IDs. Nick's tried to cancel Janet Jackson for talking about it's never. That's another one that there will never be any Janet Jackson slander here. LL Cool J is a no. And Janet Jackson is a no. No way, no, not ever, never. I love me some Jan. Love me my sister, Janet Jackson. That's a sister, for real. I love all the Jacksons, but I love me some Janet. There was some other story. Oh. This how bad it is. But we're the crazy ones, yeah. Generation X. PBL did the video about Gen Z needing their parents to come to job interviews for them. I like Joe Jackson too. There's plenty of people now that need a Joe Jackson in their life. I don't care what nobody say. Call him abusive. I don't care what you call him. I don't care. I haven't watched the video yet. I'm gonna wait until we I started it. I watched about 3 minutes of it because I was like, I know you fucking lying, even though I knew she wasn't. But yeah, we're gonna get some real news tomorrow. But as a person that used to hire people, excuse me, I already told y'all, you come in there with some crazy ass colored hair. You come in there with some crazy ass hairstyle. You come in there with some nails that look like you can't wipe your ass. You come in there in some clothes that are not professional as you should way back in the day when I used to hire people. I don't need to ask you anything because I'm not hiring you. I don't need to ask you anything because I am not hiring you. If you're not going to take the time to look presentable in order to come in to interview to get this job, that if I hire you, I'm going to be held responsible for your ass, what the hell I look like? Oh, you should go ahead and do it because it's a woman. Fuck that. Oh, you should go ahead and do it because they black, you black. Fuck that. I told y'all the one time, the one person I hired ended up being an asshole. And they called me down to see security / the police in my corporate job and took me to an area of that place that I didn't know existed. I didn't even know this part of this place existed. It was so top secret. Brought me in there to say, how you know this person? Because it looks like your name is on her application as the person that referred her. I said, I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. So that was just me referring someone, which means that they probably had a name down and I probably got a kickback from it. There was a time where you refer people, if they got hired, they gave you money for it. I used to make a killing off of that, right? So if that's what they was doing for somebody there, all I did was say, put my name down. Imagine what would happen if, as the hiring manager, I hired someone that got into trouble like that. Then I'm gonna lose my job probably more times than not because I should have known better. So yeah, no. Thank God that happened when I was just an employee, quote unquote, just an employee with a referral, because I said, ain't no way. You're not calling me back down to no other rooms like this ever, ever, never, no way. But some people just want to go ahead and be like, well, that's your friend, that's her friend, and I know you and I know her. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. And I wouldn't be upset if somebody said that they're not going to do it. But if you at least told me about the job, then I'll just go ahead and apply. That's fine. I understand. Not because they think I'm going to do anything, but honestly, you just can't tell. This person was somebody that was very, very close to me. And this is the things that you get. Very, very close to me. And this is the things that you get. With no reason in the world to even be in that sort of trouble. And now it comes back on me because it was brought into the place of employment. That's right, Gemini. There ain't no extra on no jobs in 2026. Shout out to Orlando that's still showing all these jobs that's laying off. That's why it's like when that ninja came at me, and he ain't black. When that ninja came to me this week, oh, you want to tighten up and you might want to just I'm not. But in my mind, I'm saying, oh, so this is the year. So let me make sure that I start seeing what I'm going to do next so that I don't have to sit here and listen to this mess all year. That's what he's telling me, which is fine. I'm listening. But it ain't like I ain't been paying attention already. Child, I'm not doing nothing extra. Y'all not stressing me out and working me like a slave in order to just end up firing me or laying me off anyway. And I would prefer a layoff, to be perfectly honest with you, because they're going to have to take care of me for some time. Lay me off. If you're going to do anything, lay me off. And I can keep my insurance for a while I figure out what to do. Maybe then I'll become a big-time YouTuber. because I'll have the time. But I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I never have. I never will. So if you can't take this work that I do and that ain't enough, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Good luck to you. Thank you, Kofa. He said they took you in the dark part of HR. Yeah, they took me into the dark part of the police area. There wasn't no HR. Those was police and security. Maybe HR was there, but all I remember was the police and security. HR probably was there. I was like, this was a place in the walls, child. I didn't even know this is one of those Mission Impossible places where you got to move the book in order for the thing to open and you go in there. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was something like that. I was like, what the hell? The snow passed you in Ohio. Shout out to CIP. He is in the Caribbean. Lucky him. Shout out to CIP. I don't know if it's Carnival in St. Lucia, but they just had Carnival in Trinidad. It just ended. So maybe that's what it is. Hopefully he's having a good time. Of course, he's having better weather than us. And I think he's there for probably for a week or so. He out here traveling. Shout out to CIP. Can't wait to see some of the pictures. He showed me some already, but some of the pictures from what the heck it is that they're going to be doing. Can't wait to see what Soca Sunday looks like if he has time this Sunday coming. Shout out to CIP. Child, more trips. When I was saying like I don't mind, because I got the I don't know if I told you I got the Go Wild Pass for Frontier, and I'm trying to go to Boston. I want to see my family, and then I want to go to Miami, so I can go to Little Havana. But if I get down there and I find a good price on a cruise, child, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll see you when I get back. See y'all whenever I get back. I gotta go. Because that could happen. If I'm already down there, you just never know. It could be a good cruise going out, and I'm be like, I'm out. I think he is going to post on his travel channel. That's where I saw the St. Lucia flag. So I was like, are you in town? So he was like, nah, I'm going. Thank you, boo. He said, I worked in security. I know where those places are that other employees don't. Laugh my ass off. You thought that was just a wall. Exactly, child. I did not know. I was scared to death. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared to death. I was like, what is this? Am I coming back out of here? How do I get out of here? Are they gonna let me go? Am I about to get put? I thought I was gonna be put into the police car and taken out of there. And then I thought I was getting fired. So I was scared. Shit, that was back in the 90s, child. No, they weren't stealing, but they did something outside of work that turned into you can't work here anymore because you're about to have a felony. That's what it was. So, and that's exactly what happened. They said, "Oh yeah, you out of here, girl." Not me. I was good. I was a great employee after that, y'all. I was a great employee after that. Then I had to get out of there though. I can go visit Little Haiti. I don't think that's ever been on it, because when I got off a cruise, you do something till your plane, leaves. So I used to do that tour around the city, and that's where I discovered Little Haiti. I don't think I knew there was a little Havana. I didn't know there was a Little Haiti. I'm gonna have to look that up. They probably got some good ass food over there. They got good ass empanadas in Havana and mojitos, which I don't even drink, but over there I do. So good. And I get jewelry from over there. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, it was like a CIA hidden room, y'all. Child, don't think that they ain't watching. They be watching. I don't know why people be playing games. Some of these corporate offices, they probably got better freaking technology than casinos do. And I know they got good technology in casinos. Trust me when I tell you, they see everything. Nothing is getting away from them. I don't care. Play games if you want to. They even have that. They even have that type of security or eye in the sky, I shall call it, on cruise ships, because people have forgotten and left their money in the till or whatever, and then somebody comes in and takes it, and they track them the fuck down. Then they be like, it wasn't me, and they be like, child, look at the security. It definitely was you. Woo, banned. Child, don't be stealing people's money in a casino. There is no point. It's one thing if they just happen to leave $1, but child, you're not gonna sit up there and come up to a machine with 10 or $100 in it and just start using it. Did you have the upper arm bracelet all the 90s women had? You look like you would have had one. I don't think so, because I don't know what that is. A upper arm bracelet. I don't know what that is. Is that a tattoo? I definitely didn't have a tattoo on my arm. I have it now, but is that what you mean? No, I don't wear much jewelry. I really don't. I can't be constricted. Like, this watch is enough. And it's too tight. I need a new Apple Watch, but like rings and earrings and necklaces, like all that stuff is restrictive to me. I don't even like wearing any of it. I really don't. The only reason that I absolutely wear this watch is to calculate my steps and to keep track of my my exercise hours or minutes and stuff like that. That is really the only reason I make sure I have this watch on. Anything else is too restrictive. I don't like it at all. Thank you, Gen Z. She said I'm part. Child, I cannot see. In part, HR, so I have people to. There was a time I interviewed a chick who had a top where I almost seen her breasts. I convinced my supervisor not to hire her. I'm mad you had to convince your supervisor was a man not to hire her. Woo! Lord help your people. I'm gonna send you the picture of that metal arm bracelet. My mom and all her friends wore them. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't have one, but yeah, send it to me. I take a look at it. I never wore. At one point I loved to wear tennis bracelets on my ankles, but then I was like, I had the Pearson Pagoda one, and then I was like, nah, son, I want you to buy me one that got diamonds in it. Well, that never happened, so that was the end of that. Like, I don't want this cheap shit. I want diamonds, child. I want a nice tennis bracelet. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, fine, fuck it. And I don't want them. I ain't worn them since. Tennis bracelets are cool to wear with sneakers with no socks on. That's how I used to wear them. I do love tennis bracelets. No, I did get one. He got me one with sapphire. Sapphire's blue, right? With the blue in it. I love that thing. But then I wanted to graduate to diamonds, and the answer was no, so that was the end of that. But I might have to revisit that now that I think about it. Because I wear sneakers all the time, but probably shouldn't wear them in the gym. Wear a tennis bracelet in the gym, because if that damn thing messes up and breaks, I'm going to be hot. Get some insurance on your jewelry. I had my mom listen to you. She laughs and says you're right. Shout out to your moms. Tell her we said hey. Tell her I said salute. Shout out to her, new bestie. Tell her to come through. As long as she ain't sensitive, child. We don't do sensitive around here, child. You already know. You already know. All right, y'all. Now she's a woman. The lady asked us if she still felt comfortable hiring her, so I told her nah, that shit was inappropriate. Girl, don't play around. They come out and be full whores once they get in there. You already know. Whore them all 2026. Shout out to the hoes. Shout out to Mike Love that said hoes is necessary. And we should do another hoe show. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm be home all week, so hopefully. Oh, tomorrow we're gonna have lunch. I know my schedule's clear tomorrow. I know my schedule is always clear on Mondays and usually Fridays. So we'll have lunch tomorrow, all right? She's a tough Taurus. Shout out to Tauruses. My daughter's a Taurus. My oldest is a Taurus. But so we're gonna do lunch tomorrow. So be on the lookout. It won't be long, but I'm gonna do something. All right, we got to get back to some normalcy while dealing with the entertainment foolishness. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let me get this food home and get into bed because I'm tired. But I appreciate y'all. We need 304s in the ecosystem. I heard. Lord help your people. There's plenty to choose from, clearly. Anyway, shout out to y'all. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.